Hey everybody, it's Roderick from How to Make a Mixtape podcast. We've got a quick couple of announcements for you here, but first, Don and I would just like to thank everybody for sticking around for 4 seasons. We know that they're not real seasons, but you get what we mean. Over 50 episodes, and we're growing every day, and we just want to say thank you to all the committed listeners out there. You're amazing, and thank you for spreading the word about the podcast. Before season 5 gets kicked off, we are going to take a couple weeks off, do a little traveling, recuperate, maybe hit the spa, and then we'll get right back into it and get right back into making mixtapes for you guys. However, we do have one big announcement. That is, in conjunction with launching season 5 of How to Make a Mixtape, we will also be launching a Patreon. And we want to be clear about what our goals are with that Patreon and why we're doing it. And to do that, we made a Patreon launch video, and we're going to roll that now. So once again, thanks everybody. You're the best. We look forward to season 5. And if you're so inclined, join the Patreon. And here we go.
How to make a mixtape.
How would you describe the podcast How to Make a Mixtape, according to ChatGPT? The How to Make a Mixtape podcast can be described as a personal, nostalgic, and music-driven journey where guests are invited to create and share themed mixtapes based on moments, moods, or memories. Hosted by Joel Hang Hartsey, the show blends storytelling with musical curation, treating each episode like a sonic diary entry. So, off to a bad start, bud. I guess we could try the second one.
Who hosts our podcast again?
Joel Hang Hartsey. Each episode features a guest who builds a personalized mixtape around a theme and shares the memories and meanings behind each song. It's part music appreciation, part memoir, part cultural commentary, all wrapped in the warmth and intimacy of a great conversation. Whether you're a music nerd or just someone who loves a good story, this podcast taps into the universal experience of making mixtapes for the moments that matter most.
That's better.
Great, but who's Joel?
I don't know who the fuck Joel is. We've never had a Joel on before.
We've never had a Joel.
Makes no sense. How would you describe the podcast in your words?
Ooh, great call. It is two buds that like to listen to music that decided it was a good idea to talk about music on a recording and share our stories about songs that mean something to us, whether it be the same song twice or not. And then we want to bring others along with us for the experience to tell their stories about the music that means the most to them.
Yeah, that's pretty good. And if we do it right, hopefully people are kind of like laughing along with us or yelling at their car speakers that we missed a song that they wanted, or that the piece of trivia that we just dropped was only about 10% correct and the other 90% of it was just absolute BS. But yeah, man, we just like to talk music, and it kind of evolves into talking about life and telling stories and goofy shit.
I'm asking ChatGPT. I thought it was hosted by Don and Roderick. I hope it says, oh, my bad.
Oh, my bad.
Oh, you're absolutely right. The podcast, How to Make a Mixtape, is indeed hosted by Don and Roderick, not Joel, as previously mentioned. I apologize for the mix-up. Do you want to hear what our tones and styles are?
Oh, I would love to.
Tones and styles. Conversational and spontaneous. Theme-driven. Guest interactions. Don and Roderick welcome musicians, podcasters, and fans to co-create stories tied into each mixtape theme.
Pretty good.
Yeah, not too bad. Once they got their shit together about who the host was.
Yeah. So with the Patreon, I don't know that either of us have huge hopes for it, but we've got some extra stuff we can give out for anybody who wants to subscribe to Patreon. You know,
the goal is to not work anymore.
The goal is here. We do this in our free time,
not to make money via Patreon. I don't want my friends to be my paycheck.
No.
But if we can take the little bit of money from the Patreon and then use that money to boost the audience of the pod.
Bingo.
So that at some point in time, a large podcast conglomerate says, hey, Don and Roderick, you guys are pretty funny. Do you want to do this full time? We can get you free mattresses or maybe Oreos. I would say, hell yeah. And if that costs you $1 or $2 or $5 or $25 a month, too much. Never mind. Too high. But if it costs you a couple bucks a month,
$5,
then okay, cool. If it costs you $5 a month and it means that more people could listen to the pod, and then you could be the guy that was like, I fucking listened to that way back when they just got started. I was there for season 1. That would be cool.
We've pretty much spread by word of mouth to this point, which has worked great for us. And thank you to everybody out there doing that. But as Don said, we're not trying to make money off of Patreon. We're trying to get a little bit of dough to help us spread the word and grow the pod. And that's what this would do. And you get a little extra stuff on the side if you're a Patreon member. So we'll let you see. I wouldn't call it behind the scenes, but I cut some shit out from episodes when I edit. We're going to leave it in for the Patreon people.
Yeah.
We might hop on there and chat with them some. We're going to let them pick some themes.
I would love a Patreon member to pick several themes.
Yeah. So if that's something you're into and you like the pod or want to support us, then shoot over the $5 membership and get a shout out from us.
Yeah. And cool free shit.
I mean, cool free shit. We're going to give out some cool free shit too. And we might do an extra thing here or there. I've got some ideas. I think we've talked about some things we could do.
He's a creative
for
guy.
The Patreon people. Yeah. Hey, you really made ChatGPT work hard at that.
Well, way to fuck up the host of the pod, for Christ's sake.
Yeah, that's true. I think I'm
one
gonna
job.
change my name.
Yeah.
Patreon. Yay.
Give it a shot. Thanks, guys.
How to make a mixtape.